City of Alpina, Great Lakes Maritime Heritage Trail. It's like my kind of spot. I'm gonna go check it out.
Oh, so far so good. How about yourself? I'm gonna call back.
So leaving Alpina, and the only downside to this place at all, I mean the reason why I'm shouting at the camera right now is because it's a super loud factory. I don't know if you're picking that up on audio at all, but this thing makes noises all day and night right here next to the marina. So other than the nasty factory noises, lovely place. So we're leaving this historic lighthouse that guards the entrance to Alpina, to port here. It's locally known as Sputnik. I think you can see why. Yeah, so some highlights of town was definitely karaoke at the Black Sheep on Tuesday night. That was a great time. Yeah, we even subjected this town with our inability to hold a tune. It was just, I butchered a few songs, and so did Morgan. Shania Twain, Never Be the Same. And we had lunch at Mango's, the Mexican restaurant, and we saw My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 at the theater. Maritime Museum was wicked cool. It was just brought a bad vibe though, because it's all about shipwrecks, and there's so many shipwrecks out in the bay here. You can see them on the chart plotter, and you know, you just kind of give some, I guess, historical context at how many ships tried to make money transporting goods and ended up being doomed to the bottom of the lake. It's a bright, sunny, warm day. I think I'm overdressed in this sweater. I'm gonna pull off a layer. We're kind of leaving at a fairly specific time because we didn't want the wind to pick up and have to fight to weather to get out of this bay. But I think it's going to turn out to be not much wind at all until another few hours from now. So the plan is to motor sail until we get out of this bay, and then we'll fall off some, and then we'll do some sailing. NOAA has partnered with the Marine Sanctuary folks, and they've placed these white buoys marking the shipwrecks, and that not only marks it for navigation, but also you can tie to these buoys. And the idea being that, like, you know, boats that come in that want to dive on it or check out the wrecks wouldn't drop their anchors and get tangled in or destroy the wrecks. And so, you know, boats can pull up and tie off to these buoys. And it also gives me a better idea about where not to go. And just being very, very careful with that chart plotter, trying to avoid shipwrecks. There are so many of them. We're about to go by one that's in 31 feet of water, so we'll be able to safely navigate over that. But it still sketches me out, not just because there's like a wrecked ship underneath our boat, but because it's such a popular dive spot. And you know, I've got my eye out for dive boats. I don't see any, but it just makes me think that there's going to be, you know, a group of tourism divers or something like that on these wrecks, and probably not the place to just, you know, motor sail my sailboat right on top of them. You know, like I said, everything's going to be fine. I'm just a little bit sketched out by all the shipwrecks in this area. Yeah, how we doing up here, baby?
Good.
Still motor sailing and light winds, but sunset. pretty interesting area. We're leaving Lake Huron. We're in the little channel that will bring us to Lake Superior. And some of it's really tight. I mean, there's a buoy there, It's pretty remarkable they bring full-on ships through here. Well, the fog's really thickened up. It's gonna be a hell of a time finding the lock in this kind of visibility. Can't see nothing. Think about chart plotter and radar. So that helps. Well, lucky us, the fog is lifted, so we get to see what Sault Ste Marie looks like. On our right, there's a little baby car ferry, hills, buildings, park. Morgan says there's trails and parks all over the place here. Too bad we're not going to stop and check it out. We're just get through the locks. Well, the Canadian operated recreational vessel lock doesn't open till 10 in the morning, and it is 9:20. So they didn't even answer the radio. Of course, they're not at work. So one of the other boaters let me know, and so we're just out here chilling. The good part is that it gives Morgan an opportunity to make up some breakfast. What's for breakfast, beautiful?
Egg, sausage, and toast.
Hell yeah, egg, sausage, and toast. Yum, yum, yum. Yum. Well, the sun's come out, and I guess I better appreciate and soak up these sun rays when I can. It's supposed to get cloudy today, maybe rain. On the other side of this lock, I think it's gusting up to 20 with 3-foot waves. So it's gonna be a sloppy mess today, but at the moment, can't complain. So, a little different way to go about it. They've got these, like, they look like cables or pipes or something, and you just pass your line through it. One into your boat, one through it, one to the cleat. Pretty simple. I mean, they're already rigged, so you don't have to, like, catch a line or anything. I like that. Oh, they shut the doors on us. Now we're in. Yeah, I was a bit confused at first because I was like, what the heck are these? Hoses? Power cables? I don't know if I want to tie to them, but once we figured it out, it's pretty damn simple. We barricaded in Mr. Moosey so he doesn't make an escape on shore at a very inopportune moment. Nice, and no obstacles here, just a real tall bridge and a railway bridge that is kept generally open. Release the lion! Meow, meow! Well, saving the best for last. Lake Superior, here we come. Yeah, baby, the mother of lakes. Yeah, now we're sailing. Morgan's trying to find a place to anchor. Had about enough of the sea state out here. We're heavily reefed, very windy, very, very wavy. So, yeah, I think you sailors had enough fun for one day. Get this hook down. Well, Morgan picked out an anchorage on the chart called Whitefish. Yeah, we pulled in there, we're getting ready to set the hook, and we bailed on it. It was too sketchy. It didn't offer the kind of protection that it looked like it would on the chart plotter. And so we would have just been full face on into these waves and this wind. And you know, with the beach like 300 feet behind me, it's like, yeah, I'd rather be out than that. And but luckily we rounded this corner, and now there's this long sandbar, and there's the land that's right upwind of us, and it's really mild out. I mean, it's not like pristine out here by any conditions, but comparatively pretty chill. It also helps to reduce the sail. We've got just a reef jib out, and beam reaching with a jib, and you know, we're still making like 6.5 knots, so I can't complain about the speed. And you know, the boat motion is much more mellow. Yeah, party on. Add to the things to not really look forward to. That looks suspiciously like a storm cloud. I'll probably get some of that tonight. We'll see. What do you think, honey? When's the storm gonna start? You don't know?
I don't know.
No comment. What a difference a day can make. What do you think, Morgan? How's it going this morning?
A lot better than yesterday.
A lot better than yesterday, indeed. It's pretty chill. I mean, we had a great sail yesterday. Well, last night anyway. Once the gusts calmed down and the seas flattened out a little bit, we sailed really well. And now we're just motorboat riding. The sails are not up. It's because the wind is light, and the little bit of wind there is right against us, so we're not sailing. But we're only 3 miles away from where we plan on anchoring. Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, which is Grand Island. And you know, after that shipwrecking museum, we thought, what a shame just to go by all those shipwrecks in Lake Huron. Lake Huron was littered with shipwrecks, and Superior's got its fair share too. And so just looking at places that was convenient to wait out, some big weather that's going to be right against us, and we needed a place to shelter in. And we found one that's got shipwrecks in like 6 feet of water, which kind of makes sense. I mean, shipwrecks that can happen from like fire or collision or all kinds of different things. But I think a really common one is grounding. And so you find a lot of these shipwrecks in pretty shallow water. Crazy that like right now under the boat, it's like 350 feet deep, and the shore is just right there. And the scenery here is beautiful. It's like Nova Scotia all over again, right here in this fresh water. Prettiest stuff we've seen yet, I'd say. Yeah, prettiest scenery we've seen, all the Great Lakes yet, right here. So I'm really excited to go swim in some really, really cold water and go see shipwrecks. Yeah, I even think there's a beach that Muzi can explore, so he's gonna be pumped for this little layover also. Okay, let it drop.